Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, Carnivore, Carnivish, and together we as a community get better, feel better, make incredible decisions for our lives with no looking back. And so when we're presented with choices over that decision, i.e., the holiday baking contest, we're able to say, no, thank you. No, thank you. Not, oh, just this once. No. And I guess you could call this channel a disciplined, no keto-fying sort of safe place to be. When somebody submits some sort of recipe or picture of something that's keto-fied and a sweet dessert, I usually don't put it on my Facebook page. Please don't take offense at that. It's just I don't like triggering, the people that are watching this that are kind of depending on that, because there's 955,000 places that you can find keto-fying experiments, the pictures, the videos, the recipes, and then the orgasmic feelings that the people are having after they take a bite of it. That's not the deal here. We treat our aging bodies with respect, and we don't really get into that stuff because we've already done that. Don't you have a Girl Scout sash like I do? And on it is every single part of the keto, the keto and the carnivore experiments that have failed financially, as well as emotionally from having things that you don't need, then throwing out food. It's awful. And so the less I have, the less that I'm wasting. And I like that as I get older. I get delighted. Somebody asked me if I had the black flaked salt. And she says she buys it in bulk. Oh, she's so lucky. And, that's what I get excited about now. A new type of coffee from VitaCup. That's what I get excited about now. It's not about a new recipe that makes you think you're having grandma's so and such. I'm always amazed that people can stay skinny with the standard American diet past 25, But it wasn't to be that way for me. I am a fat-seeking magnet. Fortunately, it's now the fat that's in a meat or a butter or an oil, something like that, and not, how can I find a fatty standard American diet item to cheat with? And so a lot of YouTube people that I've watched along the way, I can't watch them anymore because I see them struggle trying to keep that standard American diet flavor of eating in their food plans, and it just stopped working for me, and I began to see no. So I've given up the veg. I just have a little bit of Brussels sprouts on Sunday. That's it. No more of the other assorted variety of all those things that when I was keto. And I'm kind of surprised with looking back at my keto that I didn't get into trouble, because there's too many freedoms in keto for me. Now, for some people, they can do it. They enjoy it. They have their veg. They have their berries, maybe. They have they have some desserts and such. And it was just too dangerous a territory for me. I like my small little list of things that I can have, and it's pretty much beef and eggs. And I laugh because, people say, well, you don't have any choices anymore. How can you stand that? And it's like, well, yeah, this week I have a choice between putting on my glasses, ribeye, and T-bone, because the butchery had bakery, Freudian. The butchery had both T-bones and ribeyes, so I got both of them for Greg and me to kind of share up. I just cooked a pound of applewood smoked Corando bacon. What else did I do? I prepped what we're having for dinner. I'm having 10 ounces of boneless short ribs that I slow cooked in the crock pot for 14 hours. And I'm having the fatty broth along with it. I'll also have probably 2 fried eggs. And that will be my OMAD that I have around 3 this afternoon. Right now it is 3:45 in the morning. And I am up early prepping for the day. As you can tell, I washed my hair. Yesterday I had a pedicure. Thanks for not saying anything for all these weeks. It was pretty hideous. I was kind of embarrassed even to go in there and get it. And she said, "Do you want a trim?" I mean, it's like when they find those dead people and their nails kept growing and they curved down. Yeah, I want a trim. So I'm delighted with that. The car's in good shape. It's raining out, so I don't have to worry about taking it to the car wash. I like everything, like it's nice and tidy, and I do best with that. As I've said in previous videos, about a month, 5 or 6 weeks ago, I gave up my sweetener in my coffee with no looking back. In fact, I'm mailing my erythritol out to a turtle here that her husband is going to be doing the holiday baking, and he's going to use that in place of sugar in his recipes. How cool is that? I like that. And so everything that I do is kind of thought out with intent. It just keeps me safe and out of trouble. And so I like doing that. It's calming for me. And since I've done this mostly carnivore, Vish food plan, I find that there's a great calming aspect to my day. Meaning, just for example, I couldn't eat by 3 today. Would I be in a panic? No. Yesterday I had a great big T-bone, and it was delicious. Just a little butter on top of it. And, today I'm having the short ribs and the eggs. It'll be great. But if I had to put it off for a little while, for a couple of hours, I'd live. And the old me would be pacing like a mad woman, especially when I was doing the standard American diet. I was eating every 2 hours. I was just filling myself every 2 hours with a fruit, because they're free, sometimes the free veggies, and with the Weight Watchers, and then having something like yogurt with peanut butter in it or something like that. Now, those things just aren't with me. Do I miss peanut butter with the yogurt in it? Sure, I do. But then I watch an oxalate video by Sally Norton, and I'm scared right back into not having them. I think this is my 4th day without an ibuprofen for my osteoarthritis, and I'm wondering if I had an oxalate dump. If you're curious about this, put that in your search at the top of your YouTube, where you can put search, put oxalate, and you can learn a lot, especially if you get a Sally Norton video. And I'm just curious because she talks about the dumping of them, and I guess it is excreted through the urine, and the dangers of too much too soon, and things like that. And she's just fascinating. I learned so much from her. And I do believe that maybe it's the oxalates leaving my body that causes that pain. I don't know, because there's no rhyme or reason why I have a day where I don't need ibuprofen, and then a day where it's like, wow, I could almost take a second one. So I'm wondering if I was doing some oxalate dumping. Say that at a Weight Watcher meeting and have them all turn to you, and nobody ever looks you in the eye again because you came across as the weirdo that they figured you were all along. There we go. Nothing like a little on the hair. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm up early. I'm going to turn on my Uber and Lyft apps and take it as it comes. I wanted to just, I have to do my little videos and check in with you and, tell you about, what I'm thinking about today. And Intent is a really good thing. Uh, Intent and accountability kind of go like the yin and yang inside, and it just makes for a really good day, especially this time of year when the temptations, it's like they're coming up to the door and knocking on your door. Here, try this, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I like where I'm at. Did I think I'd be here 6 months ago? Heck no. Did I think I'd be here a year ago? Heck no. And yet here I am, and I just feel so good. I mean, definitely the beef and the eggs are just a really strong fuel for my body. And I put the wee bit of fat in my coffees that I have throughout the day. I get excited about that. I just feel like I'm, kind of going along. Everything's working well. And, the obsession has gone. Do I look forward to my steaks? Oh, of course I do. I do. But not in that obsessive way like I used to do with other foods. Like when I started having a bad day at work, and I would make the decision that I'm going to have a dessert when I got home, and that's all I would focus on. That would be that gold ring in the merry-go-round of chaos and working for somebody else and all that kind of stuff that a lot of us have to do. And I would just look forward to having that num num, not a healthy num num. There was no nutritive value in it. It was just a stress reliever. And once I knew I was going to have the stress reliever, the anticipation of having it was like 50% of it. I didn't even need to taste it. I just knew that I was going to have it. And that sort of thinking, behavior, stinking thinking, it's gone now. And I like that. I look forward to my steak, but yeah, not like how it used to be. So I hope that your food journey is similar in the sense of the relief, the calmness, the less anxiety. It's just a great feeling. A lot of people even stick to just hamburger. I think that in January, up comes the WOBO, the week of, or the MOBO, the month of beef only. I think Sean Baker's book on being a carnivore comes out at that time. I pre-ordered it on Amazon, and I just got notice maybe it comes out before then. Be a great Christmas present, or at least something to ask for yourself. So anyway, my little pickles, snowflakes, turtles, Goldilocks, and no matter what club members, I'm glad you're here. I do accountability coaching, not so much beating you up for what you're eating anymore, but more about that what you're telling me you're eating is what you're eating. And you're not being the good person and saying, I'm having this and I'm having that and I'm being good. And then, what you're not telling me. So the accountability thing, it's really, really just powerful in the sense that somebody else knows what you're up to, what you're doing, and that you have to report. I think it just, this right here doing my videos is my accountability reporting to you. And so have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. My email address is below if you need any information about the accountability coaching or anything else. I will see you the next time. I'm so glad you're here. No way could I do this without you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.